I think the perception that most people have in life, especially when it comes to the very thing they're going to invest the most amount of their time into, regardless if it's a career or a quality of lifestyle change, is completely backwards. Hear me out. You see, my impression on this is I firmly believe that the career or again, quality of lifestyle change, or even, hey, building a YouTube foundation such like this, or making a YouTube video and actually having a substantial following. All of that is secondary in comparison to the person that you're becoming along the way. Let me explain. You see, the common conception that most people have in life is that they're building a business, they're building a career, they're building a physique, or they're building an audience, especially if, again, you're going to be delving into some type of creative endeavor in some space. When in reality, what you're really building is yourself. Let me give you a little bit of an example so that you can kind of envision exactly what it is that I'm trying to convey here. Every time that you instill or establish a new positive habit that is going to be ultimately pushing your life forward, regardless of whatever it is, just something that is ultimately there and meant to develop you and build you and shape you into a better individual of who you currently are. That is basically the equivalent of you taking a brick and putting it in the foundation. Okay? Every time that you have a hard conversation or one of those conversations that you've been strictly avoidant on having and you've been trying to step away from, it is the equivalent of like a new column that goes up in the building that keeps the next level up. And every time that you get rejected or every time that you fail, that is the equivalent of you looking at the building and be like, huh, this thing can be improved right here. Ooh, okay, we can renovate this one spot. We can blow this up. We can change this. We can improve this. Now, the very same way in which, again, every single one of those individual tiers are things that are improvements. If you are avoidant of every single one of those things, then that's basically the equivalent of you being on a fresh plot of land that you literally rented out yourself to build up the foundation and build up that building that which is you in this sense. And you're looking at it and saying, I don't want to do this. What is this? What is this? Why is all this land here? This me? That's the equivalent of that. Listen, I say all this to basically emphasize that the external project that usually tends to be the one that gets overlooked because it's repetitive, right? That same external project is the very thing and very variable that actually validates and identifies the internal one, which is you. Listen, here's the way to go about thinking about it. If everything that you built all the way up until the current point in life where you're at disappeared tomorrow, okay? Let's say if you lost the opportunities, you lost the job, you lost the career, heck, you even lost your audience. And like I say, if every aspect of social media just ultimately ended up just falling off the face of the earth tomorrow, none of what you built existed. Sincerely ask yourself, who and what would you be at the end of all of that? And what would you still have to be able to take away despite not having those things in your life anymore, those variables in your life anymore? Who would you still be? Genuinely ask yourself that. Because I want it to be thoroughly and unanimously understood that you in this life are going to be the biggest project that you will ever put the most amount of time and energy into. And it should be you at the end of the day that ultimately makes you the focal point in life. Nothing else. You should ultimately be the biggest project that you are developing. And that is the very thing that you should put the most amount of energy into. Because ultimately, the very energy that you put into reinvesting back into yourself and becoming a better version of yourself, that can then allow you to become a better version for other people around you. Become a better person that actually instills leadership within you and gives you the ability to be able to lead. Think about it. Vibes are immaculate. It's a good ass day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's next, I'm gonna take the cheese off because I don't want to be actually moving around like I said from my father. So I'm gonna be one though eventually.